This is a small point, but it drives me a lot when I'm thinking about magic and what trick is relevant and what trick is kind of, I guess, true. At a certain level, like there's tricks that have a purpose, and then there's tricks that are just kind of I don't know, arbitrary. And so in the in the realm of cards, the way that I think about a trick is on on a more like underlying level. A deck of cards, or a deck of cards, is a collection of things that are the same from one side and unique on the other. Okay, so the identity of a card is a mystery, possibly, on one side. And there's only one of every card in the deck. And of course, there's an element of randomness in the pack. And that's kind of the purpose of a deck of cards. And so, the way I like to think about it, getting sort of before I even spend time learning something or spend time thinking about something, is whether it makes any sense at all. And so from a card magic perspective, it would be whether it makes any sense for the trick to be a card trick. Okay, so the properties of this deck of cards are such that there's inherent randomness in here. There's inherent mystery of identity in here. And if I'm not using those properties, then I don't want to use a deck of cards, because there's no point. And deck of cards is a kind of weird, and I don't know, kind of cliche thing to be carrying around if you're not going to be doing something that is like, purposeful, I guess. And so I just wanted to share that. I guess it's not maybe it's not a trick or anything like that, but there's a lot of tricks that exist that are kind of like, things are like, popping and doing this and that and whatever, and it's like, you could do them with a deck of cards, or you could do them with something that people actually use that's relevant to them, and so I personally tend to shy away from any tricks that aren't kind of like relevant for the moment, and it's hard to fit a certain number of card tricks into a situation. But if you're going to, I tend to lean towards using tricks that are relevant to the fact that you're using a deck of cards. Other things can be novel, and if you already have a deck of cards out, then I guess that's a good excuse to do kind of a novel trick with a deck of cards. But think about that in the very least, right? So if you're gonna bust out a deck of cards, have something purpose driven with the deck of cards. It's like, I don't know, personally, I would shy away from busting out a deck of cards just to juggle the cards. I mean, that's just me. But I'd say if you're gonna juggle, like I'd rather juggle with like, I don't know, pens or tennis balls or something like that. I don't know. At least you seem like you might be a jock. All right. So anyway, it's late, so I'm gonna head back to work. But just wanted to share that very sort of low volume and low energy idea with you that I kind of use when I'm thinking about what trick to do. So there it is. Talk to you guys soon.